What's up, my dear friendsitas? So, as you can see, it's nighttime. Well, you probably don't see it because you don't see the window, but anyway, it's like really late, okay? So I'm doing this tutorial only for you. Today we're going to create this stunning artwork. Wow! Just wow! Look at this, look at these lines. Well, just to be clear, we're not going to create the whole artwork, but I will show you the core of this artwork, which is how to create this 3D line with head. Wow, I will show you one of them. The reason why I can't show you all of them is because actually on my website learnfromfred.com I have released a full class on that artwork, so basically on this artwork, and it's actually a pretty long class that consists of 8 lessons, so that's why I cannot do a full tutorial because it would take me a whole day of recording. But I will show you the core things that you need to know in order to create this, basically how to create this line. And if you know Photoshop pretty well, you will be able to complete the whole artwork by yourself, get my full support. So again, you can go to learnfromfred.com and access all of these stunning classes for just $5 for your first month. Wow! Let's get into the tutorial. So I will import this image, and you can find the images in the description. I will put the link. And as you can see, it's already a pretty dope image with some nice colors and just amazing composition. So I'm just gonna put it here, click OK. And now I'm gonna import another image, basically an image of these 3 girls. And let me just make it a little bit bigger. And so if you look at the artwork, we have these 3 girls, basically their heads at the end of each line. So I'm gonna choose one of them. Let's say this one, just as an example, okay? For example, here I will select Object Selection Tool, and I will select Quick Selection Tool, and let me just try to select her. Oops, I need to take plus tool, not the minus. And let me just try to select this girl, and maybe a little bit more. Let me just now select minus and get rid of the shoulders because I don't want them in my artwork. No shoulders. Let's select again plus. So here just need to select a few more things. Good. So now when we have selected the girl, her head, I need to create a mask. So I'm just gonna go here and click create mask. Voila. Now we have just the girl. Wow. And the first thing I want to do is I want to match her. I want to match her colors to the color of the background. So for that I will just go here. I will select this image. I will go to layer, smart object, and convert to smart object. So now in order to match her colors, I can go to image, adjustments, and here we have match color. But as you can see, it's grayed out because my layer is actually smart object. I need to make it a stupid object. For that I will select it. I will go to layer, rasterize, and just gonna click smart object, and it's gonna go from smart object to a normal object, or as I call it, stupido object. Now let's go to image, adjustments, and match color. So now I'm gonna tell Photoshop, take this girl and match her to the same color as this background. So here I will select the source, which is my artwork, Untitled One. I will select the layer, which is this image, this one. So basically this background image, and as you can see, it already adopted. Now I just need to play with luminance and color intensity. This basically helps us to increase and decrease brightness. So I'm just gonna do it a little bit like that. Wait, why is it not working? Okay, it's working, but very little. That's fine. A little bit more luminance. Color intensity is fine, maybe a little bit of fading, and so fading basically helps us to combine these colors with the original colors, so it makes the colors that we applied just right now less strong, less visible. And let's click OK. Now when we have it, boom, looks perfecto. And now when we did that, we can go again to layer, smart object, and turn this into a smart object so that it's again smart. And in case you don't know what is the difference between smart and stupid objects, then you should watch some other tutorial because it's a big topic and I cannot explain it here. But you shouldn't be worried about that too much. If you just follow my instructions, you're going to be fine. So now when we did that, I need to choose where I want to have this girl. So like how is her head going to be positioned. I will go to edit, free transform, and let me just rotate this. I'm gonna make it smaller, like that. I will place it here. This should be fine. So if she goes actually like that, yeah, let's click, let's click OK. So now basically the idea is that the line is going to come from here, going here, around her, and from the back. So basically something like that. boom, boom. So now let's continue. Now I want to go and click create a new empty layer, just a new one. And now in order to create the line, I need to select a tool which is called Mixer Brush Tool. Boom. This tool helps us to mix anything. So for example, just as an example, if you make sure you have the same parameters as I have here, sample all layers, you know, wet, load, and everything, just make sure you have all the same things, and these both are clicked. And if I start drawing, okay, as you can see right now it's just white because I have white color here. Let me just go to edit and undo. But if I now go to wetness and make this 100%, and here now I also have mix, let me also make it 100%. If I start drawing now, as you can see, it will actually start drawing with what we see. So for example, it's going to draw now with the signs, with this, with her face, and so on. I don't want that, so I'm just gonna go back, undo, again back, 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 back. Good. Now I want to draw with her head. Basically the line is going to consist of her head. I know, sounds crazy, but listen to me, okay? It's going to be fine. Good. So first what I want to do, I want to turn off the head, the background I mean, and have the head. I also want to delete this background layer, I don't need it. Now if I go here, I need to tell Photoshop, take this part of the head and use it as a brush. So for that, I can hold Alt if you're using Windows. If you're using Mac, then you have to hold Option. So it's either Alt or Option. You hold it. When you hold it, you get this kind of icon. And now if I just click here, boom. Now as you can see, if we look here, we see here the top of the head, which basically means that Photoshop Mixer Brush Tool took this part of the image as a brush. So now if I start drawing, but before you do that, make sure you go to wet and make this 0. We don't want it. Also make sure you go to brush, make sure hardness is 100%. And if I start drawing now, voila! Wow! We start getting these really nice 3D lines. I told you it's gonna be easy. Come on, guys! I don't know why I did that. Anyway, let's go back. So now, for example, in order to preview how your line is going to look, you can capture different parts of her head. For example, again, I will hold Alt or Option, click here, and now try to draw. And now as you can see, it looks a little bit different. Let's go back, maybe here. No, I want more colors, so yeah, I like this one. I really like it. Let's go back now. So good. Now when you have when you know how your line is going to look, now we need to create it. For that, let me just turn on this image, and I'm gonna use Curvature Pen Tool. If I go here, click right button, instead of the normal pen tool, I will choose Curvature Pen Tool. This pen tool helps us to automatically create curved lines. If you don't have it, that means your Photoshop is like, can you please shut up? I'm trying to shoot a video here. You also hear probably like wee, right? So anyway, this pen tool helps us to automatically create curved lines. So if you don't have it, that means that your Photoshop is too old and you need to update it. Or you can just use normal pen tool if you know how to use it. I'm gonna go with Curvature Pen Tool. And before we start drawing, make sure you have here path selected, and also you have here this combine shape selected. Now I need to draw the path of my 3D line, basically like how it's going to be. So I will start here. If you just click, boom, you click once, as you can see, 1 point created. Now I click again here, boom, second point created. Now I go here, click again, boom, third point created, and as you can see, it's already curved. Photoshop automatically did that, so it automatically curves the line. Now I can go here, again, as you can see, it's like really nice curve. I can go here, I can go here, and I can go here. Boom! This looks nice. So that's basically our curve right now. And it should be fine. If you want to change the curve, what you can do, you can actually just go to this point and try to readjust them. In my case, they already look pretty nice. Or you can just go back and start over. So now when we have this, what we need to do is, I will turn off this and this. Make sure you're on a new empty layer, very important. Now go to path. If you don't have path here, make sure to go to window and find path here. You should be able to find it, and you will have it here. So basically, as you can see, when we create a path using pen tool, it's not going to be shown in layers, but it will be shown in the path section. For example, if I click here somewhere, the path is not selected, but if I click here again, the path is selected. Now I can go here, click right button, and choose stroke path. Now what I want to do, now I will tell Photoshop, take this path and now use one of these tools. In our case, we want to use Mixer Brush Tool, and draw over this path with Mixer Brush Tool. So Photoshop is going to do that for us automatically. Why? Because we are the kings of Photoshop. He just tells what we tell him to do, you know. We are the boss here. So now if I just click OK, look at this magic. Boom, chicka boom. Wow. As you can see, automatically a curved line created. Now in order to deselect this line, I can just go and click here. Boom, not selected anymore. Let's go to layers and turn on both of them. This already looks majestical. Now let's take the head and put it on the top. I also want to go to this line, go to layer, smart object, and convert this into a smart object. Okay. So now what I want to do is I want to connect this head with the line. In order to do that, I will select the head. I will go and I actually can put it a little bit higher. Yeah, this is good. I will go and create a new mask. Now when I have the, let's see, yeah, it's fine. Now when I have the mask, what I want to do is make sure you're on the mask. Go to brush tool, normal brush, not mixer brush tool. Make sure you have black color selected. This 100, this 100, hardness around 90%. And now I'm just gonna get rid of all the weird stuff. For example, these things here, and also I want to make sure that this is very smooth. So basically it goes here and continues with the line. The same goes for this part. Let me make this smaller. This looks fine. I'm just gonna go and you know, maybe delete some of this a little bit. To get rid of the shiny parts, we don't really need them. Okay, good. So now when I have that, what I want to do is I will go and create a new empty layer, because now I need to connect this head to the line. Let's see how long is this tutorial. Holy abracadabra. Now I'm gonna select my smudge tool, and if I just take normal like smudge tool with strength around 56, turn off the background, and now if I just start doing, make sure you have sample always selected and all of the settings are exactly like here. And if I just start drawing, as you can see, now I'm kind of connecting the smudge tool with the rest of the line. So basically I'm connecting the head with the line. As you can see, it's connecting two different things. Wow. And voila, looks nice. Now let me turn this on. Now one thing I need to do is I just need to put this line behind the girl, and this is going to be very easy. Okay, I'm gonna go to the line. I will create a new empty layer. I will make the opacity of the line down, let's say 50%. Make sure you click on the layer. I take my brush tool with black color, and I'm just going to hide the line from specific pages. So let's say, for example, from here and like this. We also have here her bag. If you go too far, like I did here, for example, you can just select white color and draw this place back. Let's turn this off and on. Okay, we need to delete more of this because there's more of her bag here. So as you can see, I'm not doing it very precise, but that's because I'm just trying to show you the general idea. Good. And now I need to go to the smudge tool, because this is this part, and again create a new empty layer and try to get rid of the smudge tool here. Not a layer, but create a mask and try to get rid of the smudge tool from this code, basically using mask. So now if I go to the line and make it again 100%, voila! Yeah, this looks nice. This is how basically you create a 3D line. In my class I also show how to add the shadows, how to do some different stuff to make this more realistic and so on. So again, this tutorial is already pretty long. It's like shows 16 minutes, which is a lot. Most people are too lazy to watch that. So I hope I showed you something new and helped you to create something stunning. You can use this technique to create some other cool stuff. I have, like, if you go to my profile on Instagram, you will see lots of cool artwork that I've created using that 3D lines technique, including, by the way, this stunning artwork. Okay, and let me show you another one. Oh yeah, baby, oh yeah, baby, oh yeah. This one as well. Oh yeah, baby, look at this. Let's see. Here, another place where I use the 3D line. I hope you enjoyed this. Make sure to go to my website learnfromphoto.com and check my classes, okay? And come on, shut up already. See you guys, love you, bye bye.